Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Daily Investor. It is the 27th of February 2025. It's around 11 o'clock here in London, and I just wanted to post a video about how I analyze my stocks using AI. So today what I'm going to be using is Grok 3, and what I'm going to be analyzing today is MicroStrategy. It's a key holding in my portfolio, and I have about 6 shares in MicroStrategy, and I'm trying to build that up to 200 shares over the next 5 years. So what I do is I regularly analyze the stock just to build up my conviction to see what's happening. So most of the time what I do is I use AI to help me analyze the stock. I do a lot of research online. I do look at the quarterly reports, but just using AI to analyze the stocks just gives you that additional conviction. So I'm going to start by using Grok 3. So I'm going to start asking it questions, and I've got 10 questions that I normally ask the AI to see what kind of responses I get. So the first question that I ask is the following. So I'm going to put that into Grok 3 and see what happens. So I've got a response here which I'm going to read out. So, hey there, MicroStrategy, now doing business as strategy since February 2025, is a company that focuses on two main things. Firstly, they provide a top-notch AI-powered business intelligence platform that helps companies turn data into actionable insights through tools like dashboards, reports, and analytics, basically making it easier for everyone to make smart decisions. Second, they've gone big on Bitcoin, adopting it as their primary treasury reserve asset, buying up a ton of it with cash from their operations and financing, aiming to grow value as a Bitcoin treasury company. That's the gist of it. So that just tells me that, they're a very good AI company, but their main business at the moment is to become a Bitcoin treasury company. So the second question I'm going to ask is the following. Okay, so I'll put that into the chat. Okay, so it's corrected me, which is quite good. Hey, I assume you meant Grok since that's me, not Brooke. No worries though. So that's fine. So I'm just going to go through the increase in revenue over the last 5 years. So in 2019, it was 486 million. In 2020, 480, 2021, 510, 2022, 499 million, and 2023, 496 million. So looking at this, revenue hasn't been consistently increasing. It dipped slightly from 2019 to 2020, popped up in 2021 to its highest point in the period, then slid back down in 2022 and 2023. Overall, it's more of a mixed bag than a steady climb, but about $9.93 million from 2019 to 2023, but with the ups and downs along the way. For 2024, we only have partial data so far, with revenue through September 30 at 436 million. So to answer the question, no, revenue hasn't been increasing consistently over the last 5 years. It's fluctuated with a peak in 2021, but the trend lately leans more towards stagnation or slight decline than growth. Does that help clarify things? So basically, revenue hasn't been increasing much. It's kind of steady. It has its ups and downs. So the next question I'm gonna ask is the following. So I'm going to put that into the chat and see what it generates. So far the answers have been really good. So I'm going to just go through the next one. So it's given me quite a long response. So I'm going to ask it to summarize it for me. So I'm going to put that and see what happens. Okay, so here's the summary. Over the last 5 years, so that's 2019 to 2023, MicroStrategy's profit margin has been a roller coaster, swinging from a modest 7.06 in 2019 to huge losses like 294% in 2022 due to Bitcoin's value drop, then spiking to 86% in 2023 from a one-time gain. On average, it's been negative around 62.75, showing no consistent profitability. Recent 2024 data suggests losses continue with a quarterly margin hitting 500, minus 555% in Q2. It's a wild Bitcoin driven ride. So again, most of the profit that is generated by MicroStrategy is through their Bitcoin holding. So it depends on Bitcoin. It's producing solid revenues and it is making profit from its revenues, but most of its profit and losses comes from their holding in Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin starts to rise, then the value of MicroStrategy will rise as well. So the next question I wanted to ask is the following. So I just want some precise and concise answers. Okay, so MicroStrategy's competitive moat is moderately strong, driven by its robust AI-powered analytics platform and unique Bitcoin treasury strategy, though it faces risks from market volatility and reliance on a single product line. So again, there is a risk. There is a lot of risk here. So again, it is like linked to Bitcoin holdings. It is linked to its AI powered analytics. So again, these two areas, AI analytics and Bitcoin, are set to grow in the future. So this company can, rise in value very fast, but it can fall in value as well. So there is a lot of volatility here. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up. So the next question I wanted to ask is the following. So I've just put that into Grok 3 now and see what it comes up with. So it's been quite funny now. Hey, I assume you meant Grok. Again, easy mix up. So then it says over the next 2 years, MicroStrategy's stock price could range widely due to its Bitcoin and AI ties. Analysts like Bernstein suggest 600 plus by late 2026, driven by its Bitcoin treasury strategy and potential 1 million Bitcoin price. While AI growth could push it higher if its analytics platform gains traction, though volatility could see it drop to 200 if Bitcoin falters. So again, the range in the price target over the next 2 years is between 200 and 600. So I'm going to ask it another question now. So I've just put that into Grok 3 now and see what kind of response I get. So it's thinking quite a lot now. It's processing. So curious to see what kind of response I get. So again, using Grok 3, using ChatGPT, it really, really helps with analyzing a company really quickly. If you've got a quick question, instead of searching it, you can just put it into Grok 3 or you can just put it into ChatGPT and you will get quite a good response from that. So I'm still waiting, it's still processing, and hopefully it's going to give me an answer soon. So still processing. But again, with MicroStrategy, I have a high conviction for MicroStrategy. I believe in the future of Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin can be swept under the carpet. A lot of companies are adopting it now. So I've got a response now. Over the next 5 years, MicroStrategy's stock price could reach 800 to $1,000, assuming Bitcoin hits 200,000 by 2030 and its AI analytics platform grows moderately, though it could fall to 150 if Bitcoin crashes or AI gains a stall. So again, the range is wild, anything between 800 to 1,000 best case scenario, and it could fall to 150 if Bitcoin crashes. Like, there is no future for Bitcoin, which is very unlikely now. I think it's a proven concept. So this kind of helps me give me more conviction towards MicroStrategy. My 5-year target is 1,000, and what I'm going to do is I'm consistently buying MicroStrategy stock every day to try and build it up to 200 shares. So I have another question now. um So I'm going to put that in and see what happens. Again, it's going to correct me because of my accent. So, hey, it's Grok here, not bro, but I've got you. Over the next 10 years, MicroStrategy's stock price could hit anything between 1,500 to 2,000 if Bitcoin surges past 500,000 and its AI platform dominates analytic, but it might drop to 100 if Bitcoin flops or AI growth falters. So again, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I don't think Bitcoin over the next 10 years is going to flop or AI growth is going to falter. It could start, stop, it could crash a little bit, but I think the overall trend now is AI and Bitcoin are here to stay and they're going to rise over the next 5 to 10 years. So finally, I'm going to ask another question, see if you can handle this question. So let's So I know this is a very, very general question, so I'm going to see what it comes up with. And let's have a look. So it's given me a very long answer. So what I'm going to ask is just summarize it. So let's see what it gives us. So it's saying in 2 years, I need around 2,500 shares, midpoint of 600 to 200 range, roughly $400 per share. Over 5 years, I would need 1,400 shares. Over 10 years, I would need 800 shares. So again, my target is to build up 200 shares in MicroStrategy, and I want to do that as soon as possible. So I'm going to ask it another question. I'm going to ask Grok another question. So I'm going to put that in. So, over the next 5 years, MicroStrategy's price target could reach 1,000 to $1,500. So, assuming Bitcoin climbs towards 200,000 to 300,000, and its AI platform sees moderate growth through downside risks could pull it down to, so if Bitcoin crashes or AI adoption stalls. So it's not given me a precise answer, so I'm just gonna give it another question. So then, so I'm gonna put that in and see what happens. So it's processing at the moment. So again, I have a large conviction. I've got a very high conviction in MicroStrategy. Like I said previously, I think Bitcoin is going to be around for a very long time now. It's proven itself as a concept. It's being adopted by some of the big companies like BlackRock. There's going to be more coins as well, but I think Bitcoin is going to be the leader. And obviously, I think the AI department within MicroStrategy is going to be very lucrative as well. So when you put the AI and you put the Bitcoin equation together, hopefully it will rise over the next 5 to 10 years. So any stock in MicroStrategy that I buy now, I will be holding for at least 5 years. So still waiting for Grok 3 to provide me with a response. It's processing. Sometimes it takes a bit of time because it's working out a lot of things, looking at a lot of sources, but eventually it comes through with a precise answer. But again, I love using AI because it just streamlines the analysis and it makes it fun as well. So let's see. I've got a response now, and it's given me a big response. So in summary, in 2 years, if I was to accumulate 200 shares in MicroStrategy, it could be worth £130,000. Sorry, $130,000. In 5 years, it could be worth $270,000, and in 10 years, it could be worth $600,000. So it's a very good return, which is why I am, building my portfolio aggressively, trying to build up my MicroStrategy position, trying to build up my Nvidia position, and trying to build up my Tesla position as well. So this is just a brief glimpse of what I do to analyze my portfolio, build my conviction levels. What I also do is sometimes I pop the annual report into the chat and ask Grok 3 to analyze it, and then I can ask questions. And if I want to quickly know what's happening with MicroStrategy, I can just go into Grok 3 and ask, why is MicroStrategy falling? And I usually get a precise response. So again, this is a great tool to remove all the fear, anxiety, and doubt that's in the market. So you can ask it direct questions and get a direct response without being too influenced by the media. So this is, I think you're getting more truth from Grok 3 compared to reading financial articles which may sway your decision or conviction levels. So I hope you found this useful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on posting videos like this because I think people find it useful. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to ask different questions, leave a question in the comment section. If you like these videos, subscribe to my channel, and also, join me on my journey to build £1 million in my portfolio. I've got around 1,000 subscribers at the moment. I'm trying to build it up to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you want to join me on my journey, if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe and I will be grateful. So until the next video, I will see you then. Have a great day.